Hi guys, and welcome to DIY Ideas, and welcome to a new loop video. Today we'll see a double loop video, and so yeah, we have this scarf here that I made without crocheting, without crocheting hooks, without knitting needles. You just use your fingers to actually make this. And the yarn has these little loops that you kind of just pull through each other. And then you get, this super cute pattern here, and it's super fast. It's really cozy, and you can make a scarf in, a very little time. And so I used 8 stitches here per row, and I'm gonna show you in the video with 10, but I actually only did 8 for the rest of the scarf. And so, yeah, this is actually 8, but you can obviously do 10 as well if you want a wider scarf or even a wider one. But then I would probably recommend 2 balls of yarn. With this length here, you can wrap it around your head or your neck about twice. And yeah, it has maybe a circumference of like 1.20 centimeters, more or less. And so yeah, super cozy, super warm, great for winter. And how I did this, I'm gonna show you now. Have fun. Okay guys, so here we have the yarn, the Alice Puffy wool. It's called Color, and it has these little loops here in different colors, in white and blue and like in this light pink. It's nice pastel colors, and yeah, that's what we're gonna make the scarf out of, the loop scarf. And so I'm gonna start by pulling the middle out of the ball of yarn, and let's see where I can find it. Maybe the other side is easier. Generally these are always 100 grams and 9 meters long, and this color is the 6377. That's the color code of this yarn. And yeah, it's 100% micro polyester, and yeah, you don't need any crocheting hooks, you don't need any knitting needles. So, but to be honest, I every now and then like to use my crocheting hook. You don't need to use it, but sometimes I prefer it. Okay, so here I found the beginning, finally. So I'm gonna put the ball here to the side a little bit and start here with the first row. So I'm gonna make this scarf about 10 loops wide. So I'm gonna start here on the left with the beginning of the thread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so this is the 10th one. And okay, let's see. This is number 10. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah. So this is the number 10 that's on my finger here right now. And so now we're going to work from right to left backwards, basically to back to the beginning of the thread. And so we're going to put the thread towards the back of this, and so we're going to pull this next loop here through the 10th loop, through the last loop of our row. And then we continue doing this. This is the 9th loop, the one before, because we're working backwards right now. We're working from right to left. And so because we're doing this right now, we're just gonna pull the loops through the loop in the front and make sure you get every loop. That's important for sure. This is the number 6. Here comes number 5, number 4, number 3, and we're almost at the end now, at the beginning, number 2, and this last one / the first one, number 1. And here we are done with the first row. So you see how easy this is. So we counted them through. We have 10 loops, and we have 10 loops in the second row. And so I'm gonna keep doing this now for the whole rest of the scarf, basically. So now we're gonna go from left to right, like the first row, basically. So we're gonna take the first open loop, and we're gonna go and pull it through the one in the front, like the first one of this second row. Okay, so yeah, so I always have the thread kind of behind where I'm working, just so it's easier to pull the loops through from the back to the front. Okay, and you can see here the pattern that's kind of emerging now. Yeah. Exactly, so we always take the loop from the back and pull it through the one in the front. It's honestly super easy, it's really simple. You can see how quickly we're progressing here. And that's why I love this wool. I think it's super fun crocheting, well, finger crocheting with it. And you know, you can also see here that it's very easy to pull the loops through and then just put it down for a little bit if you want. Everything stays in place super easily unless you like pull on the thread, the loose thread. But yeah, it all stays together super easily. You don't have to like worry about it slipping back out. Okay, so this is the next row done. So I'm gonna do this almost to the end of the ball of yarn. Okay, so here we are almost at the end of the ball of yarn. We have a few loops left, but we can't do a whole other row with that. So like I said in the very beginning of the video, I actually ended up doing it with 8 loops per row, 6, 7, 8. Just because I liked it to be a little longer and a little less wide. You can obviously do it with 10 as well, but it just won't turn out as long if you just use one ball of yarn. You can see here, it kind of rolls up on the sides here a little bit. And you can see, yeah, that it kind of just like rolls up on the sides. But so here we have the really nice pattern, the really nice big stitches. And here on the back side, we have these small little waves, basically. And so how do we connect these two ends here at the back? So it's honestly really easy. So we're gonna take the start of the scarf, and here at the very end where we just started the last row, so not where the thread is loose still, but with the other side. So we're gonna pull it through the first loop on the beginning, and we'll do that for the whole row. So we'll pull it through here and here as well. So we always pull the loose loop that we have on the end side through one of the stitches of the beginning side, okay? And make sure you get all the loops also. You wouldn't want to skip anything. And here, pull it through and kind of pull it up a little bit. And here is the last one actually. Okay, so we one. Yeah, let's see if we got everyone. Oh, no, I actually skipped one of them. It seemed a little small for me as well. And so, yeah, here we can see that it's super easy to pull it apart again if you want to redo something. So don't worry about going back and redoing something that you missed. And so, yeah, just make sure you get all the loops and you don't skip any of them. Might be good to count them at the end or have a look at the backside to see if there's any left over. Okay, did I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Okay, so now we have all of them. Okay, so now we have this last thread. I'm just going to pull it through all the loops that are left over basically, and here we are. Okay, so what we're going to do here is that we have these open loops now, and we obviously have to secure them as well. We have the 8 like we just counted. You can see it from the back side here as well. There's nothing left over. And yeah, so we're gonna try and put these leftover loops away. We're gonna secure them. So we're gonna take the first one and we're gonna pull the second one through the first one. And then we'll pull the third one through the second one. And you get this kind of seam here. And we're gonna continue doing that for the rest of the row. Okay. This one as well. That's the last one, and we're gonna actually put the whole thread through this little loop. And to be honest, you can pull it through like it is, but I'm gonna cut off the loops because we won't be needing them. Make sure you don't cut them too low. You can leave a little, a little noopsie here at the end, It's if you cut them too low, it's possible that you're cutting the thread and yeah, you don't even notice. So make sure that yeah, you don't cut them too low. I'm going to leave the last loop. Actually, I'm going to pull it all the way through, and that's my last loop that is secure now as well. And no, I think I actually left one out. Let's see. So that's the one I think I skipped. So let's make sure that that's in there secured as well. And so now we have all of them. Sometimes it gets a little chaotic with the loops because sometimes they just point in different directions. And here you can see the nice seam that we just created. And here at the end, we're going to take the thread that we have and pull it through the last loop. And here's the back side again. There's nothing left over now. So we're making sure that we have all of the loops. You can see it's sometimes, you know, just a little chaotic and you may forget one of them. So now what we're going to do here is kind of weave this thread through the scarf, through some of the loops. Because the wool is so fluffy and cozy, you actually can't really notice this thread going through. So it's easy to hide it. And yeah, that's basically it. You can't even see it at all. And we're actually done with this loop scarf here now. So you can see you have this whole loop here. You can put it double and put it around your neck like that. And it's super cozy. I think the colors are amazing. It looks super nice and it's just one ball of yarn. So I think that is a good worth. It's a good value for the yarn. And yeah, thank you for watching DIY Ideas. I hope you liked this video. If you would like to watch more, please visit my channel and subscribe for free. You'll always be the first one to be informed about a new video. Please share this video with your friends and see you next time.